And welcome back to the NBA Finals on NBA Live 97. The best of 7 series is now a best of 3, heading back to San Antonio. Let's do a recap here. Game 3 in Chicago, the Bulls win with no problem by 5, 71-66. The Spurs would take Game 4 in a 4-overtime marathon, 118-116. So we're headed back to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. So Game 5, back at the Alamo Dome. And here's the tip. Won by the Spurs. Avery Johnson takes it up court, pass to Elliott. Elliott to Smith. Smith back to Curry for 3. And that's how it starts. A 3-pointer by Del Curry. Comes Kerr up the floor. On the right wing, pass to Longley. Longley's blocked by Johnson. Spurs take possession. To Robinson. Robinson over Rodman. And Smith got the air ball, but he went out of bounds. Inbound to Harper. Kerr takes it up the floor. Guarded by Johnson. Pass to Longley, and this time Longley will dunk it. Inbound to Smith. Smith back to Elliott. Elliott puts it up, and it's good. Comes Kerr up the floor. Elliott will guard him. Longley waiting inside the paint, and he'll take the pass and slam it. Curry passes Smith from the free throw line, blocked by Longley. Longley will pick up the block shot, and up the floor he goes. Guarded by Robinson. Longley loses the ball and is picked up by Elliott. Elliott the pass to Johnson. Johnson over Kerr. Air ball. Robinson picks up the shot, but Longley steals it. To Kerr on the right wing side. Curry guarding Kerr. Alley-oop to Harper. 6-5 Bulls. Bad pass. Longley will pick up the loose ball. Pass to Kerr. Kerr pushed by Curry, loses the handle. Here comes Elliott. Elliott with the shot and hits it. Kerr up the floor. It's guarded by Elliott. He almost gets by him, but no, he backs out. He's still behind the 3-point line. The pass to Harper. And Harper with the reverse jam. Inbound to Johnson. To Elliott. Elliott to Johnson. Johnson just weaves by everybody, and he'll lay it up. Here comes Kerr up the floor. Kerr guarded by Johnson. To Longley. Back to Kerr. Loses the ball. David Robinson with the steal. To Johnson. Curry. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Robinson. Robinson, the shot. Hits it. Here comes Kerr. Kerr loses the ball again. It's another steal for the Spurs. Elliott to Robinson. Robinson with the shot. Blocked by Kerr, and Kerr takes it. Robinson will head back to the backcourt. Kerr. Now he's guarded by Robinson. Kerr with 10 on the shot clock. For 3. Rebounded by Longley, and Longley will lay it up. Here's Curry. Curry putting up a 3, blocked by Pippen, but Avery Johnson backs him up. Shot over 2. Johnson with a shot over two defenders, and that goes in. Here's Kerr. And Harper's shot or pass was blocked, and Spurs will take over. Here's Elliott. Off the backboard, no good. Bulls get the rebound. Here's Longley. Longley guarded by Robinson. In the paint now. And it's stolen by Johnson. To Robinson. Johnson moves on Kerr. Pass to Robinson. The shot over Longley. No good. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen passes to Kerr. Kerr to Longley. Longley over to Kerr. Back to Kerr. Kerr slashes to the hoop. Less than a minute left in the first. Bulls down by 1. Smith. The pass to Johnson. Over Kerr. No good. Rebounded by Harper. Here comes Kerr up the floor. Kerr guarded by Johnson to Pippen. Pippen with the shot off the backboard and in. Johnson launches it to Robinson. To Smith. Smith blocked by Longley. Bulls will take possession. Here's Kerr, guarded by Johnson. Nope. Kerr, the pass to Longley. Bounce pass to Harper. Harper guarded by Curry. Harper will cut through two defenders and he'll dunk it. Bulls up by 3. Spurs will run out the quarter here. See if they get a scoring here. To Robinson. Pass to Smith for the last shot. And he hits it. Just under the buzzer. And so after one, the Bulls lead 16-15. Begin the second quarter. Pretty much a clean game so far. No fouls have been called. Teams been going back and forth. Longley with the layup. Here's Robinson. Robinson to Elliott. Elliott inside the paint. It's no good. Rebounded by Longley. Here's Kerr. Back to Longley. The shot off the board and in. Johnson to Smith. Smith to Curry. Curry back to Johnson with the layup. No good. Robinson puts it out and puts it back with the dunk. Comes Kerr up the court. Pass to Longley. Longley guarded by Elliott and Johnson. Gives it to Harper. Harper from deep. No good. Rebound by Rodman. Back to Kerr. To Longley. Longley trying to find something in the paint here. The pass to Pippen. Pippen with the shot and it falls. Bulls up by 5. Robinson to Johnson to Elliott. Deep shot. No good. Rebounded by Pippen. And Kerr goes out of bounds. Spurs will take over. Pass to Elliott. Elliott to Smith. Smith pushed hard by Rodman. And the Bulls will take possession. Here's Kerr. The pass to Longley. Longley drops it, but he picks it up. Another drop by Longley. Shot by Longley. No good. Rebound. Longley gets his own rebound. Horrible passing in between. Spurs will take over. Here's Robinson. Robinson with a twist around 360. And Kerr's fouled by Johnson. That's the first foul of the game. Inbound to Harper. Here's Kerr. Kerr bounce pass to Pippen. Guarded by Curry. With the shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by Longley. Gives it to Kerr. Bounce pass to Harper. To Longley. Kerr. And he'll slash to the basket and knock over the defender and knock over Robinson doing it. Here's Elliott. Elliott, the pass to Smith. Smith, guarded by Harper, gives it to Curry. Back to Smith from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Longley. Bulls have been dominating the boards, defensive end of the boards for the entire game. Stolen by Johnson. To Curry. Smith, shot over Harper. Rebounded by Robinson, but Robinson stepped out of bounds. Kerr. Dropped. Johnson poked it, but Kerr picks it up. Harper with the shot, and it's good. Less than 2 minutes. Spurs down by 7. Curry with the shot goes in. Spurs going to need a rally here, even though we're only in the first half. Don't want to get a lead getting out of control here. Stolen by Johnson. Robinson. Pass to Smith. Smith over Harper and Pippen. Rebounded by Curry. Smith will try again. No good. Rebounded. Picked up by Longley. And Longley will pass it to Kerr. Kerr will wait outside the free throw line and the three-point line. And alley-oop to Longley. Pass to Robinson. Robinson with a shot. And it hits it. Harper will take it up the floor for Chicago. And it's stolen by the Spurs. Robinson to Johnson to Smith with the shot off the backboard and in. 1 minute left in the first half. Here's Kerr. Robinson telling Robinson to back off. Here's Rodman. Misses the dunk. Longley with the board. And the Bulls will get a fresh 24. Here's Kerr, and he's fouled by Elliott. Kerr inbounds to Pippen, who hands it back to Kerr. Kerr, shot. No good. Oh, Robinson got the rebound, but he went out of bounds. Spurs take possession. Here's Smith. Pass to Johnson. Johnson slashes. Oh, what a crazy glitchy layup there by Johnson. Bulls up by 1. Stolen by Johnson. Here's Smith. Smith to Robinson. Robinson over Rodman. No good. Kerr with the rebound. Getting down to the closing seconds of the half. Here's Longley. Longley inside the paint to Kerr. Kerr loses it. Rodman with the over the shoulder shot and hits it. This count if it goes in, and it won't. So we're at halftime, and the Bulls maintain the lead, but it's albeit a slim one, 30-27. Became the first rookie in NBA history to be named NBA Player of the Week in his first week of his professional career. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one, and we'll use the third quarter to think about it. Second half starts. Bulls with possession. Here comes Kerr down the floor. He's guarded by Johnson, and Johnson will foul him. Pass to Kerr. Kerr with a shot over Smith. Longley with the rebound, but he's fouled by Elliott. Another rebound for the Bulls. Here's Harper. Harper back to Kerr. Outside the arc, and it's stolen by Johnson. And he's going to fast break it all the way to the hoop. And he lays it up and eventually drops in. Here's Kerr. Longley. Longley will blow by Robinson for the layup. Here's Johnson to Smith. Smith with the hook, and it goes in. Kerr up the floor. Johnson will guard him. Pass to Harper. Harper with 10 left on the shot clock to Pippen. Pippen with the shot. Misses. Rebounded by Johnson. Curry will take it up the floor. Pass to Smith. Over Rodman, and he'll hit it. The Spurs are in the lead. Here's Harper with the dunk. Elliott takes up the floor. Pass to Robinson. With the reverse layup, it doesn't go in. Pippen gets the board. Kerr loses the ball. Another steal for the Spurs. Curry to Smith. And Smith will slash to the hoop past Kerr. Harper to Kerr. Kerr to Longley. Longley drops it, picks it up. And Longley with the dunk that just posterizes Sean Elliott. Here's Curry. Del Curry for 3. No good. Robinson with the rebound, but he'll lose it, and the Bulls will take over. Kerr guarded by Johnson. Now Curry's going to be doing the guarding. Poked it free, but Kerr has it. 10 on the clock. Kerr with the shot. No good. Longley with the board. And that's another second chance for the Bulls. Here's Curry to Elliott. No good. Here comes Kerr. Waiting for help. Behind the back pass to Pippen. Ball is loose, but it's bouncing all over the place. Pippen has it. Pippen for 3. Good. Smith up the floor. And an easy layup as he takes care of Dennis Rodman. Kerr to Pippen. Pippen to Longley. Longley with a shot. Doesn't go in. Robinson with the rebound. Here's Curry. Past Harper. And it's in. Comes Kerr up the floor. Johnson guarding. Here comes Smith for some help. Kerr loses it. Rodman gives the Kerr with the hook shot. Elliott with the rebound. Here comes the Spurs up the floor. Here's Smith to Curry, and he hits it. Tie game. Pass to Longley. Longley guarded by Robinson. Blows by the Admiral and gets it in. Here's Curry to Elliott. Elliott with a shot. Blocked by Pippen. Elliott picks up his own block shot. To Robinson. Blocked by Longley. Back to Elliott. Pippen got a hand on it, so it didn't go too far. Bulls take over. Here's Kerr. Harper, no good. Robinson with the rebound. Here comes Smith. Smith to Johnson. Lays it up, and he didn't hit it. Here comes Kerr. Kerr will blow by 2 defenders and lay it up. Bulls up by 4. Here's Smith. Pass Curry. Smith with the shot, and he hits it. That's a deep one. Shot clock's off. Bulls might have one more before the quarter ends. Here's Longley. Longley, pass to Kerr, and Kerr steps out of bounds. 10 seconds left. Spurs will have the ball, have possession. It's Curry to Johnson. Johnson from the free throw line misses. Rodman with the last shot, and he doesn't hit. The Bulls clinging on to a 2-point lead after the third quarter. All right, who became the first rookie in NBA history to be named NBA Player of the Week in his first week of his professional career? I'm going to say Dikembe Mutombo, but I don't think that's it. Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal won 92-93 Rookie of the Year. I'm not surprised. Spurs begin the fourth with possession, down by 2. Johnson up the floor. Johnson back to Smith behind, and he'll shoot it. No good. Rebounded by Pippen. Kerr loses it. Spurs pick it back up. Curry blocked by Harper and Pippen. Pippen gets the loose ball, and he steps out of bounds. Curry inbounds to Smith with the wide open J. And 45 all. Here's Harper to Kerr. Find the back pass to Longley. Longley with a shot, and he hits it. That's 22 for Luke Longley. Pass to Elliott with the shot over Pippen, and it goes in. Here's Kerr. Guarded by Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Pippen puts it up. Rebounded by Smith. Long pass to Curry. Curry over Harper, and he hits it. Kerr guarded by Johnson, gives it to Harper. Harper was open, but then he got covered by Johnson. Pass to Kerr. Kerr with the layup, and he goes in. Robinson inbounds to Curry. To Elliott. Elliott blocked by Longley and Pippen. Defense and rebounding are keeping the Bulls ahead here. Kerr. And Johnson commits the foul. Kerr with possession. Alley-oop to Longley. Curry to Robinson. And that's a 360 NBA dunk contest level dunk there. Here's Kerr. And Johnson with the steal. And he's got the wide open lane, and he'll lay it up. Spurs are in the lead. Here's Harper. Loses possession. Elliott will take it for the Spurs. Here's Robinson to Johnson to Elliott. Elliott with the shot, and it's blocked by Pippen. There's Kerr. Kerr to pass to Harper. Harper's fouled, so he'll go to the line. That's a hard foul by David Robinson. His first free throw of the night. Hits it. And this will tie it up if Harper nails the second one. No problem. Spurs inbound to Elliott. Elliott with the shot, and it's blocked by Pippen. Here comes the Bulls up the floor and down the floor. Kerr guarded by Johnson. Alley-oop to Harper. This one's going to go down to the wire again. Here's Elliott to Smith. Here's Elliott again. Shot blocked. Pippen gets the loose ball. Hands it to Kerr. Longley. Back to Kerr. Kerr to Harper. Harper with the shot. Nails it. There's Curry up the floor. With the fake. And Curry with the pump fake. Brings the Spurs within 2. Kerr and stolen by Johnson. Here comes Johnson. No one in front of him. And then I switch hand layup. We're tied. Excuse me. Kerr for 3. No good. Johnson with the eventually gets the rebound. Here comes Curry up the floor, passing up Rodman and Harper with the layup. 6-0 run for the Spurs. They're up by 2. Comes Harper with the shot. Hits it. Smith inbounds to Curry. Curry to Smith or Robinson. What a dunk there. 1 minute left. Again, going down to the wire. Kerr for 3. Bulls take the lead. Inbound to Robinson. No one's getting him. We're going back and forth here. Comes Kerr. Kerr usually kind of slows it down. The pass to Pippen. Pippen for 3. No good. Longley with the board. Pippen again for 3. Hits it. Inbound to Elliott. To Robinson. Oh, passes Longley and he'll dunk it. Here comes Kerr up the floor. We're all tied at 65. Oh, Curry with the steal, but Kerr steals it back. Robinson the rebound, and he's fouled by Longley. Elliott will inbound. To Johnson. Launches it to Robinson. Robinson waiting for help. To Curry. Curry to Elliott. Blocked by Pippen. Longley takes over. Here comes Pippen. Pippen with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Rodman. Time running out. Pushed hard. Here's Elliott. Elliott to Robinson. Wide open basket shot. And he hits it. David Robinson with 1 second left. And the Spurs are going to steal Game 5. So David Robinson on the last possession hits an easy dunk pretty much with 1 second left. And the Spurs win 67-65. And they'll take a 3-2 series lead. Take a look at the final numbers. Bulls 59% from the field. Spurs at 51%. 3-point shots, both sides 33%, and the Bulls had the only 2 free throws in this game. Pretty called down the middle here. Bulls once again out rebounding the Spurs 23-12. The assists went both sides. Spurs with all the steals in the world with 20, and the Bulls stayed in this game by their rebounding and their defense. Player of the game was Luke Longley with a double-double, 24 points and 13 rebounds. So that's it from the Alamo Dome, and the Spurs on the last second Win 67-65. Series will go back to the Windy City. Can the Spurs win the championship, or will the Bulls force Game 7? Tune in next time.